The motto for world-class competition has always been faster, higher, stronger. It's the same for Navien, makers of condensing tankless water heaters. Faster to install and set up. Higher performance and efficiency to provide endless hot water. Stronger with the industry's strongest warranty. All because of the copper-free stainless steel heat exchanger built in every unit. Learn about Navien's condensing tankless water heaters and find a Navien contractor at tanklessmadesimple.com. That's tanklessmadesimple.com.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. All right, Steve, look, you know what? I want to put everybody in a good mood, which is unusual for me.
Rare.
Yeah.
But it's Friday.
It is Friday, so let's do this.
Hooray.
One of my favorite things I love Jimmy Fallon for is when he gets iconic bands to do iconic songs with classroom instruments.
Yes.
You know, that we all did when we were kids, like little xylophones and stuff.
I think my favorite still is when they did Enter Sandman with Metallica.
Oh,
because you just never expected in my wildest dreams. I mean, granted, they've gotten older and they're a little chiller now as Metallica, but I would never have guessed Metallica would do a segment where they're playing kids' instruments playing one of their songs.
So awesome.
It's great.
And last night, Weezer, Jimmy, and the Roots, they did it again, doing Take On Me.
That's kind of wish they would have done the whole covers record they did like that. It would have been way more inspiring. Totally. It's pretty funny because they did the old Aha style for the video where they made it look like it was a black and white cartoon at first and then it switched to color. But Jimmy Fallon is totally rocking the Aha look of
he is.
80s new wave.
Oh, dude, I miss those
Rivers,
looks.
too.
I miss that look. I mean, I think you talked about it before. What would you like to do for retro? Dude, that was my time. I love that look.
A pastel sports coat with white pants?
Yeah, dude.
You do that?
Yeah. I mean, that's a Miami Vice-ish sort of, new 80s look. I was a little bit more East Coast with the harsher colors, black, red, and like that in the thin ties.
I mean, you were tough. You were from the streets of Boston.
I was from the streets of Boston.
Yeah.
I love that look. I love the new age, the new wave look.
So what about next year for Live Day? Maybe that's our theme.
Ooh, could we?
Go 80s.
Go 80s. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Steve, you can dress up like Striper.
I could. Or I could go 80s wrestler and wear those Zubaz with the fanny pack.
Even
so I
better.
can have 2 straight years of having a fanny pack on.
Oh. I think I want to dress up like the Romantics.
Is that with the skinny tie?
Yeah.
Of course.
I think the, Talking in Your Sleep video, or What I Like About You, one of those 2 videos, I'll wear what they were wearing.
But are you going to wear a pastel blue sports coat?
Oh, that's a good question. See, I don't know. I'm kind of leaning Romantics. Well, if you can get me a pastel blue sports coat, I could rock the Tubbs. I could rock the Crockett and Tubbs look.
What was their song? What I Like About You?
Yeah. What I Like About You.
And the drummer was singing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Talking in Your Sleep was another big one for them, but it wasn't the drummer singing that one.
The Romantics. I'm trying to see what they're... So you can go with a red suit. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I love that look.
No, you have to do that.
Yeah. God, I love that look. Of course, those guys are all in great shape. I am going to look like a whale, but I don't care.
Well, typically Live Days in November. Here we are. What month is this now? Oh, it's March already.
Yeah.
You better start cracking.
You're not kidding, man.
November's going to be like right around the corner.
I know.
With the way February just flew by.
I'm just going to look like Santa. That's what I'm going to do. I'll just be Santa in the 80s.
It's seasonal. What about you, Vicky? If you're going 80s style, what are you going?
Well,
I'm picturing you in like leg warmers warmers, like Olivia Newton-John.
Yeah, either something
please.
like that or try to find like an 80s goth icon.
Yes.
think
And then
that'd be
Sarah,
fun.
I think, actually be more Olivia Newton-John
Yes.
style because of the blonde hair.
Okay.
She likes to dance.
Yeah.
Leg warmers.
Yeah, maybe she can be like that Lena, 99 Left Balloons lady. Wasn't she kind of gothish looking?
I
can't
think
remember.
so.
No.
I don't know.
That song was not goth at all.
She kind of, I thought,
more
looked
Joy
goth.
Division era.
You mean
Okay.
Nina?
Okay. Yeah, Lena, that her too.
Nina.
Nina, not Lena.
Nina.
Oh, Nina, Lena,
Nina.
Slappina. But, Joy Division's a good call, Steve.
Somebody says that Steve needs to go full on Judas Priest. Oh, hellbent for leather kind of style.
Okay.
Like, not even wear a shirt. I think that's till November.
You'd be a good Rob Halford, dude.
Yeah, I'm bald.
Yeah.
And I could go like with like that weird like suspenders with like studs on them.
Yes.
Leather pants.
Okay. I like this plan.
I don't know. I'm still leaning towards the Zubaz, but
All right. Well, the Zubaz are easier.
yes.
There's no doubt about it.
What about you, Danny?
I'm going to do like 80s hair metal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
like Motley Crue,
All
like
right.
ripped up shirt,
Yes.
skinny jeans, huge hair, makeup.
So pretty much minus the huge hair, what you wear all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a little more color.
Yes. What about you, Rev?
I'm going to go as Fat Morrissey. Because it'll also be
Morrissey.
really easy. Just jeans, a T-shirt, and then just a crappy attitude.
There you go.
So pretty much the same thing too.
Yeah.
Someone says Elvira. Tell Vicky to be Elvira. Ooh. Oh, Vicky, you should do Punky Brewster. I don't know if they're actually that's like a fetish or they actually want you to.
Yeah.
You have to have two different color Converse to do that.
All right. Danny, I need to borrow some.
Do you remember Punky Brewster?
I never watched it, but I just know all your references. And then I know she grew up, and I think she was in the later episodes of Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yeah, and she had huge melons.
Oh, wow.
I didn't notice that.
I remember that.
You don't remember Selena?
I didn't watch any Sabrina, that's why, so I have no clue.
Oh, she definitely developed.
Oh, good for
Yeah,
her.
they actually kind of had to stop the show because she was no longer just a young child doing fun things, but
Okay.
becoming a woman.
All right.
Can we? I wonder if we could get her to make an appearance at Live Day.
Whoa, that's Punky?
Yeah, it's Punky Brewster.
Oh, my gosh, she's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Good for Punky. Son of a... Where's a picture of Punky when she was Punky?
Well, that's not a picture of her when she's Punky, but that's
Whoa, is that wow, Punky?
wow, Punky.
You sure grew up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Good job, Punky Brewster.
Well, yeah. She was a kid.
I know, but sometimes child actors, you just don't know what's going to happen. I mean, some people. I wouldn't say she long bottomed, but boy, I mean, that's
Yeah.
there she's. Oh, all right, she has a cute kid. So I mean, that's yeah. I mean, she's a kid there. I feel a little weird looking at her kid pictures after seeing her adult pictures.
What
So
were
this
you
is
guys-
Vicky. You could go as the Cure.
Yes.
That's kind of gothy, yeah.
and
all
that's
right.
one of my favorite songs on The Crow.
All right, you're in.
Yes.
Yeah, of course, Vicky's got to be goth. There's no doubt about it.
Well, I was thinking, like, what was everyone wearing? Like, what were you guys specifically wearing in the 80s? Because I was only alive for like 4 months in the 80s, so a lot of
What were you
dresses.
wearing? A onesie? Were you wearing a goth
Furry
onesie?
dresses. My
Yeah.
mom put me in
I made
lot of
a
furry
lot of
dresses.
bad fashion decisions.
I know. Please
Yeah.
tell
Oh,
me.
me too.
I mean, a lot of it was just the mullet, though, with, not much has changed. Black T-shirt, jeans. But there were times where I kind of thought I was trying to, like, look cool.
Yeah.
So then I got the turtleneck that was fluorescent yellow.
Oh,
with
yeah.
the black sweater that went over the turtleneck.
Of course.
That had fluorescent yellow and green and orange stripes.
Oh, nice.
I was really down with fluorescent.
Look at you.
You just wanted to make sure you were seen in
Yes.
the dark.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that would have involved me leaving my house at night. I was a loser. I watched.
I love the
sitcoms
fact.
all the time.
I love the fact that you got the turtlenecks rocking like Howard from Big Bang Theory. Good for you.
Great. That's
Yeah.
another comparison between
that's-
me and Howard.
Yeah, good job. I don't know. Howard's he's the sharp dresser of that show.
So that was probably my the worst fashion faux pas in the 80s.
Oh, mine was in 3rd grade, so I was still young.
Oh, boy.
Spandex.
Hot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wearing spandex.
But you wore them in public?
Yeah, well, out in the neighborhood when I was playing, yeah.
Like spandex pants?
Yeah, well, shorts.
I had spandex shorts, too, because we wanted to pretend that we were wrestlers. But
Yes.
we only saved those when my brother and I wrestled in the house.
Oh, Red brought it to the people.
Yeah, I went out in public with that.
Man about town. Started with those spandex shorts.
Yeah, not a good thing because I also was not a small child.
Rev wins.
Yeah, he does
That's
win.
the worst fashion choice. In
He
the
really,
80s.
really wins, yeah. You guys saw my hairdo, my Flock of Seagulls hairdo from back then, so you know what I was doing.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, finally, it was something I think I could do because my hair was so straight. It was like finally somebody came up with a straight hairdo but you still needed a ton of hairspray. I basically destroyed the ozone layer trying to keep that thing in place.
See, I wish I was my age in the 80s so I could have told you to get a perm.
Oh, I had a perm, dude. I had a perm, but that was in the 70s.
Oh.
So I permed out like Greg Brady, because in the 70s, all of us wanted to look like Greg Brady, Johnny Bravo, which was his rock name. And I had that. As a matter of fact, one of the pictures you post of me in the fullback with my thumb up, that's the perm growing out, and my hair is going everywhere because it's not permed anymore, but it's still got some wave to it. And I just got tired of trying to figure it out every morning. So I just would go to school, and the hair would look like I just got out of a hurricane. Yeah, I was hot.
Yeah.
Don't forget it, people.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here's a question for you.
I can rock the members only jacket. That's finally I can wear.
Finally wear members only, yeah.
All right, time to order this stuff.
Do it. I have a question. Why would a woman call the cops on a dog? Well, Steve's going to tell you why. He's got the Miggs report for you at 6:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Miggs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
Well informed on the issues of the day? Not this guy. Live from the KISW News Center in downtown Seattle, this is the Miggs Report.
Well, thanks, you guys. Thanks to King 5 for giving us the Miggs Report, and it's a very special day.
Yeah.
I shouldn't even say it because you guys are going to just crucify me for this one. Happy National Peanut Butter Lovers Day.
Oh, yes. Love that peanut butter.
I do too, man. A little peanut butter and jelly sandwich every day does me right.
Are you a choosy mother?
Oh, I don't care.
Oh, you don't care?
I like any kind of peanut butter. I mean, it's whatever my wife gets. I just don't like the one that I have to stir when you first open it up.
Exactly. I hate that.
Because it's just like a waste of energy and time, and my forearm is all swole after doing it.
Yeah, that's unfortunately the kind of peanut butter I have to have nowadays.
No stir.
But I miss the old school, the good stuff.
I mean, we still get the healthier type of stuff, but it's not the kind that, every once in a while, I'll pull out the one that's the stir kind, and I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's the stir kind. And then what happens is we get to the bottom of it, and there's no more oil, so it's really dry. It's it's just like, damn it.
All right, it's 6:20. Might as well start talking about food. What's your favorite way to use peanut butter?
Oh,
All right. Leading the witness there, Steve?
Wow.
Hey, I already said peanut butter and jelly. You guys can't make fun of me now.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I've had a Fluffernutter, but peanut butter and a fluff sandwich is delicious.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like a little peanut butter drizzle on my Menchie's as well.
Ooh.
That's legit.
I have another one, too, but I'm going to see what everybody says.
Rev?
I might be stealing there.
I just do peanut butter toast. Like it's a weekend breakfast sort of thing.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
I also like it on my pancakes.
Peanut butter on pancakes.
Much rather that than syrup.
Oh, I'll always do syrup.
Oh, you don't do it with the syrup. You just do peanut butter by itself.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
What about you, Danny?
Oh, Reese's, of course.
Reese's peanut butter cup.
Yeah, that's the only way I eat peanut butter.
Vicky?
My favorite was this pie I got here in Seattle. It was this little guy, and it was a chocolate peanut butter mini pie.
Wow, dude.
So
Sherry's got a good
freaking
peanut butter-based pie.
I got to give a shout-out to my buddies up at Zulu's in Bothell at Board Game Cafe. They have a great peanut butter pie. Oh, it's so good. But I love the Swimming Rama, that peanut butter sauce.
Oh, peanut sauce!
Yeah, dude.
Good call. Now I'm hungry for some Thai food.
Yeah!
Let's do that.
Big text coming in. You guys chunky or creamy fans? I'm betting Vicky loves the creamy.
Wow.
Sometimes I like chunky.
Yeah, I think I lean more towards creamy, but every once in a while, a little chunk, just change it up. It's
A little
good.
chunk.
Yeah.
Is that your hip-hop name?
Yeah.
Little chunk?
No, if you listen to this week's Megacast, my rap name is Lil Old.
Oh, a little older.
And
All
Ted's a little out of touch.
Okay. I love the two of you guys are coming to my hip-hop
Because we were
town.
trying to talk about lo-fi hip-hop, and we just sounded like just these two old dudes trying to talk about hip-hop.
Yeah, lo-fi is, that's when you know you've jumped the shark, when you don't know anything about that.
So it says grilled peanut butter and jelly, like a grilled cheese, but peanut butter. It's the way to go. Never had it.
Nice.
My wife likes to grill a lot of her sandwiches, and yeah, he's right. It's good.
All right, so we go from peanut butter to dogs, of course. There's a story about dogs in the news, and it says in your old neck of the woods there, BJ, in Massachusetts.
Yeah, baby.
A big to-do, a big issue. Is it a problem between dogs? Is it a race issue? People are just arguing and kind of controversies going on. A 42-year-old guy by the name of Franklin was at a dog park.
Okay.
One of his dogs started humping another woman's dog.
Alrighty.
He pulled the dog off, but the dog went back because dogs sometimes get a little randy.
Springtime.
So the woman, she called the cops on him because she felt that the dog was sexually assaulting her dog.
Okay, this is ridiculous. Is this what we've come to?
And then there's also talks about maybe it's a race issue because Franklin's a black dude, she's a white woman, and he felt that maybe she's calling the cops because of that. Although he also said, I also think she's kind of nuts, and she probably would call the cops on anyone that decides to argue with her. He filmed the conversation between the two of them. Here's what it sounded like when they're arguing over the dogs humping at the park.
Call the cops right now. Because I told you I wasn't leaving the park because my dog was humping your dog. I told you I'm not leaving.
That's inappropriate for the dog park.
No, it's not.
I know it's
dogs humping each other, and she's calling the cops because my dog humped her dog. I've seen every single dog hump another dog here, and she tells me to leave, and now she's calling the cops. Like, are you serious? You're not trying to help me. No, you're not trying to help me. I know the rules.
You're not obeying
the dogs. I'm obeying the rules. What are you talking about? I'm right here.
You allow your dog aggressively on top of another dog.
The dogs hump each other every day, and I took him off. I know it's my opinion.
I would sit there and listen to those two argue over the dumbest thing for my entire time at the dog park.
Yeah, I mean, really, I don't think it's a race issue. I really don't. I mean, I didn't hear her say anything that was racially motivated.
Yeah, I mean, but some people felt that she was calling the cops because she felt threatened because he was a black dude.
Oh, as opposed to she felt like her dog was threatened by his dog.
I have no idea. I can't get in the head of people that are arguing over stupid stuff personally.
It's possible it's a race issue, but I also know dog people sometimes can really be stupid and not understand that nature is, dogs will do that to each other. That's their nature. It's like, that's the nature of all the species on our planet that have to propagate.
I remember one time being at a dog park back when Lucy was alive, and some dog tried to get up on her, and like Lucy's looking at me like, can you help out here? Like, what's going on? And I just kind of like pushed the dog off. I mean, I wouldn't call the cops. I had a conversation with the owner. I'm like, yo, get control of your dog. Not every dog wants to be on the sweet end of loving from your dog. But it would never get to the point where I'm going to call the cops about that.
But why would I don't understand why the dogs don't run away? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because they stay there and then let the other dog do its business. Why don't they run away? That's what I don't get, unless maybe they know, well, this is...
get a lot of things of why dogs do what they do. Why do dogs chase their tails for a
Because she looked at me like, can you help me out here? Are you sure that's what she looked at you like? Or was she just like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to do. I really don't want it. But
or maybe she was looking at me like, yo, can you give us some privacy?
That could have been it too. Yeah, it's like, what are you looking at me for? You don't like it when I look at you and Mom.
I've been on Tinder trying to meet up with this dog this whole time. Now you're pushing him off of me.
Yeah. Well, we got to get, what's his face? Cesar? The Whisperer?
Oh, the dog whisperer.
Yeah, we got to figure out what the story is here.
Anyways, that's what's going on with these two people.
She's the racist dog. The racist dog.
This is a rather interesting story. I wonder what you're going to think about this. So, this guy just got slapped with a distracted driving ticket. Cost him $400. He's in Connecticut. The cop said that he saw him on his cell phone. He observed the driver, Jason. His mouth was moving while holding a black illuminated cell phone. But here's the thing. Jason's like, I was not on my phone. I have a Bluetooth set up. I never use my phone that way. I don't need to. And I don't even have any calls at the time that I was pulled over. He was eating a hash brown, he says.
He was eating a hash brown.
And doesn't believe that he should get a ticket. I mean, granted, was he distracted by eating the hash brown, though?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Of course, his lawyer had to chime in, and this is what the lawyer had to say.
I have had a boatload of clients who have decided to fight the hard fight because they feel they're right, then take the path of least resistance and just pay the small fine. I don't blame the cop for misinterpreting what he thought he saw, but the fact of the matter is there was no cell phone use, and we have the cell phone records to establish that fact. He made a mistake. He's human, and cops make mistakes.
Yeah. What do you think? Should we still get the distracted driver's ticket?
Oh, boy. It's a tough one because I like to eat in the car, so I think I'd be a hypocrite if I would give him one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I would be so pissed if I got pulled over for eating in the car.
Yeah.
I know they could.
But it's funny that he thought that, I mean, was it a shiny container the hash brown was in that he thought it was an illuminated cell phone screen? I mean, look, hash browns are delicious, but they don't glow.
Oh, yeah, they do. Once you take a bite, it's like heaven opening up its doors.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, the rays of amazingness. Okay, yes. Fine.
Oh, big news in the world of baseball. Bryce Harper, he's kind of set for life.
Jeez.
He just signed with the Phillies. Wow. 13 years, so pretty much the rest of his career. $330 million.
Ooh. All right, we'll see if he's worth it. I feel like this is a gigantic mistake.
That much.
Well, I think some players actually are worth it because of what they do when they get in the lineup, and I would pay JD Martinez that kind of money.
Oh.
I would, but I wouldn't pay Bryce Harper that money.
$330 million.
Yeah.
That's going to be, hopefully he saves some of it for when he retires.
Yeah, he's going to need some. You're right. I know. Manny Machado's pissed because he thought he was had the best contract, but sorry, Manny.
And how about Jason Witten? I don't know if you heard about this. Dallas Cowboys former tight end. He retired. He's been a part of Monday Night Football and ABC. I don't know. Maybe he realized he really sucks doing that job, so he's like, I'm going back into football, boys.
No.
He unretired. He said, the fire inside of me to compete and play this game is burning too strong.
So he's back?
Yep. Playing football is just like herpes, kids.
Is he in his mid-30s? How old is he?
I don't know. How old is Jason Witten?
I think he's 35, 36-ish.
Well, he still has some gas in the tank. He's going to go back.
Yeah, 36 years old.
Okay.
Go back to catching balls with his former team.
Okay. I mean, so when you take a year off like that, maybe you're resting the body. I don't know about this. All right, we'll see how he does.
Well, at least we don't have to deal with him in the booth.
Yeah. If you're right about that.
Although it was fun sometimes trying to figure out what the hell he was trying to get to.
Yeah, I think all of us were like, okay, somebody should really draw out a game plan for him just to find out what the hell he's talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
As far as weather, 48 degrees and sun, and thank you for Real Parts for giving us news and sports.
Yeah, you're very welcome, buddy. Mm-hmm. So, Lay's, since we got to get back to talk about food, right? Don't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. A lot of people are chiming in about peanut butter. So, yes, let's keep talking about food.
Yeah. It is today's Peanut Butter Appreciation Day?
It's Peanut Butter Lovers Day.
Yeah. All right. And by the way, you know what? No, I've never done peanut butter and potato chips. I was wondering if that would be a combo.
No, just don't.
Why not?
I mean, they do peanut, chocolate-covered potato chips. Why would that be weird?
Chocolate potato, those are good.
Yeah.
And I have peanut butter pretzels.
Yeah.
So, man, you know what? That salt and peanut, I think,
Bro, the peanut butter that's jacked inside of the...
Would you stop making that motion? It looks like you're doing something to the pretzel.
Well, they kind of inserted inside of the pretzel balls.
It also looks like,
Are they using a plunger or something?
Yeah.
Based on those movements, Steve.
Like one of those turkey basters. Put in the peanut butter.
That does not help.
That noise.
That noise really sounds like a show that you can see with a bunch of donkeys. Let me just say that right now. God, you're freaking Vicky out. Don't do it.
I'm just how are you doing? It's in the back of your throat. It's so wet.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, don't.
Sounds like a dying frog.
And then he squeezes and moves your hand like you're impregnating something.
Pig frog hybrid.
Yeah, it does.
Noises.
Yeah. That's Steve. He's really amazing at his noises.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'll take that as a compliment.
So Lay's. I mean, I get that everybody's trying to just, continue bringing attention to their brand so people remember, hey, don't forget Lay's makes great chips, which they do. They just announced they're releasing 3 new potato chip flavors that they say are inspired by types of music. So,
oh my God,
are we on board with this, or is this lame? I don't know.
I mean, as long as they taste good, I'm down for trying anything.
Yeah, I just feel like sometimes the marketers, are really too creative. It's like, I mean, I like when Lay's comes out with new flavors, but
they're too creative.
Yeah, I mean, really,
you're overthinking this guy.
It's like some art student is just now in charge of marketing for Lay's, and it's like, really, we need to have music-inspired potato chips. Okay.
Oh, we pair wine with certain types of food, so now we're pairing chips with certain types of music.
Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe you're right. It's this would go with a fine metal.
Oh my gosh.
Wavy. How about this? The wavy electric lime and sea salt chips inspired by pop music. Why does pop music inspire lime and sea salt chips? Am I missing something?
It sounds kind of summery. I can't believe I'm thinking of. I'm trying to overthink this, but doesn't that that sounds like a type of chip that you would have in the summertime?
You're right. The lime, with a good Corona.
Pop music is kind of a type of music you like to listen to in the car.
Okay.
When the weather's nice.
When the weather's good.
Neon green, lime. That reminds me of pop music.
Yeah. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie though. I would crush the living hell out of that chip.
Lime and sea salt.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yes.
Anything with sea salt is awesome.
And lime is really good on a chip. I've had some good lime chips before.
Okay.
So we'll see how this goes.
Based on just the description, I'm sold on this.
And it's wavy, which means it's based. It's just so funny because Lay's wavy is just a Ruffles, and they're the same company, but for some reason, I mean, maybe they're slightly different.
I think they taste better psychologically. I don't know if they really do, but I like a wavy chip over a flat chip any day of the week.
Yeah. Well, you can dip it. That's the cool thing. It's so thick and dippable.
The ridges hold that dip in real nice.
Yeah. That would be the wavy. Okay, Ruffles doesn't.
Oh, my bad.
They have ridges. Come on now. Here's the next one. Flamin' Hot Dill Pickle Remix.
Yes. All the yes.
Inspired by hip hop.
Wiki.
So what is the Flaming Hot Dill Pickle got to do with hip hop? Does that bring hip hop to you?
Didn't that one rapper have to go to the hospital because he was eating too many Flaming Hot Cheetos?
Yeah. Lil Xan.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So that's the only thing I'm thinking.
Wow, that is quite a stretch if that's what you're tying it to, is this one dude having too much flaming hot.
I mean, come on.
I mean, no, I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks good. I'd try it.
I don't know. Are hip-hop fans really big into hot, spicy stuff? I would have thought like
they
salsa
drop
music.
it like it's hot. Duh.
Oh, you're right.
The tracks are fire.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Look at us knowing the lingo.
You guys know it enough. And so did Lays, apparently. I'm the one that's out of touch.
I don't know what the dill pickle has to do with any of this, though.
It's delicious.
I'm not saying it's not, but what does that have to do with hip-hop?
No idea.
I mean, is a dill pickle part of the hip-hop community I don't know about? Is that instead of dropping the mic, you drop the pickle? I have no idea.
Yes, I believe that's exactly it.
Okay.
Or maybe he was just a failed rapper from the 90s, Dill Pickle.
Oh, Dill Pickle. Little Dill.
Little Dill.
Dill Pickle's actually the name of Tommy Pickle's younger brother in the Rugrats.
All right, then.
The more you know.
Honestly,
does he like hip-hop music?
Probably.
Okay.
He seems like that kind of
now
baby.
we're figuring it out.
Vicky is that random friend. Like, okay.
Hi.
Why? Okay.
Well, I feel better knowing that.
Yeah.
I don't. All right, how about this one? Kettle-cooked classic beer cheese.
Yes.
Inspired by classic rock.
Sorry, I'm really excited about that one. Beer cheese.
I don't know. That sounds like a disease.
What?
It's suffering from some beer cheese.
You've never had like fondue made with beer?
Yeah, so good.
No.
Really legit.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm willing to give it a shot.
Yeah, beer cheese is awesome.
But it sounds like a meat and potatoes type of style of a chip, even though it's not meat or potatoes. But
I'm looking yeah, well, and because it's beer, I think they're thinking,
Classic rock.
Rock dudes loving their beer.
And their cheese.
Yeah. I want that one, too.
If you go to a Melting Pot, they do a beer, like their original is like beer cheese, because like the beer bitterness makes the cheese like just taste so much better. It's so good.
I didn't know that they did that.
Yeah.
So these are on sale now. Are you going to get some for us, Danny, and bring them in?
If I find them, I'll get them.
Yeah, they're on sale right now. And I think maybe I owe an apology to the art director at Lay's. I guess they actually were kind of, spot on to you guys with the music that was inspiring these flavors.
Well, at least none of these flavors sound ridiculously bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes they go a little over the top. All of these sound like chips that I would enjoy.
I'll let you guys have the fun.
Packaging's kind of cool.
Yeah.
When they did,
they're super hot, bro.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
I don't know. Bro, I can't handle it, bro. Hey, man.
I bet you could do it.
Those jalapeno Cheetos get me pretty sweaty, so they could make some spice to them.
I got to protect my throat. You know what I'm saying? I'm a golden voice for people. I just.
Are you?
Yeah,
Those dulcet tones.
Yeah, I can't be swallowing these dills, man.
I think of the three, I'm definitely leaning more towards the pop world. Lime and sea salt, please.
I want to check out the cooked classic beer cheese first, because I'm with you, Steve. I would probably default lime and salt. But the beer cheese could be amazing.
Dude, a lot of texts are coming in about beer cheese. Beer cheese is delicious. Soft pretzels with beer cheese is legit.
Yes.
My wife makes beer cheese soup. It's amazing.
Beer cheese soup.
Ooh.
You married the right woman, buddy.
Corona beer cheese, hot pretzel, shut the front door. It's awesome.
Corona beer cheese.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm in.
Beer cheese chips with queso. I'm half mashed just thinking about it. That's a text, not me.
Thank you.
Okay, just making sure you guys knew.
Yeah, because I really don't need you with the motions you were making earlier. I don't need you to be at any mast. Okay, yeah, we don't need any of that at all. Thank you, Steve. All right, so we are in agreement that we want to try all of these.
All of them.
Okay, very good.
Yes.
Let's get this done.
Well, I mean, I think we have to. Just, we're in the music world.
Yeah.
It's only right that we try this.
It's a very good point, Steve. We owe it to the classic rock community to get those beer cheese chips in here at least.
Someone says the Middleton Brewery in Everett has amazing beer cheese nachos. Go try them.
I'm up in Everett a lot. Maybe I can talk my friends into going there before we do some gaming.
The Middleton Brewery.
Middleton Brewery, okay.
All these years, I never knew anything about beer cheese.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
I mean, usually I'm the one that's ignorant in that stuff. I thought for sure, because you go out a lot more than I do. You're a man about town more than me, you and Rev.
I have had these nachos. I've been here. They're legit.
Middleton Brewery?
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to make sure it was the right one. Yeah, they're a really cool place.
Oh, I want them. Nachos and beer cheese just seems like there's nothing better in life.
Their pizza looks really good. Is it beer cheese on the pizza?
I don't know.
You could probably ask them about it and make it happen.
Yeah, I think beer cheese is more like a queso or like a soup as opposed to like on a pizza.
Okay.
But I mean, still, their pizza's probably delicious. I'm not going to.
It looks great.
Road trip.
And the nachos look really good.
See, I'm up there. I'm up in Everett a lot. I'm going to see if we can get over there.
If we go, I'll bring my verified championship belt that I won in Everett.
No.
The people of Everett want to see it.
That'll get us the good treatment.
I bet it would.
Okay. Yesterday, the verified champ over here did get this one right.
In the Marvel Universe, the nation of Wakanda is known for having...
forever.
Well, the nation of Wakanda is known for having reserves of what valuable fictional substance?
I know this.
Uh-oh.
You don't know this. You really don't.
Vibranium. Yes!
Good job, Steve. Yeah, you want a shot at beating Steve? Can't believe you got that right. 206-421-ROCK. We're playing Beat Migs at 647 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. I have lots of tickets that I haven't paid. Can those be discharged through a bankruptcy?
Yes, there are some limits on what we can do with tickets. Tickets cannot be discharged in a full bankruptcy. In a Chapter 7 case, that won't help you get your license back. But in Chapter 13 reorganization, tickets are dischargeable. Most types of tickets are dischargeable. So you would have to pay back some of the tickets in a Chapter 13 case, but the vast majority of them could be discharged if you complete the plan. And again, you would get your license back right away when you filed the Chapter 13 case, as long as the only reason you don't have your license is because of failure to pay your tickets. But the Chapter 13 process will help you get your license back and repay a small portion of your tickets in most cases, and get your license reinstated almost immediately.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com.
I'm Erin Ryan, political commentator, comedy writer, and host of Crooked Media's Hysteria.
And I'm co-host Alyssa Mastromonaco, former White House Deputy Chief of Staff for President Obama.
Each week on Hysteria, we are joined by a team of hilariously opinionated ladies to discuss the headlines from the serious to the absurd.
We cover everything from reproductive rights to rom-coms and break down the political news of the week and cultural stories that affect women's lives.
New episodes of Hysteria drop every Thursday. Listen on Odyssey, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.